Greetings, my sisters in love, truth, self-discovery, feminine elevation, gratitude, and prosperity. Welcome to Organic Femininity with Dahlia, that's me. And today we're going to be discussing 7 tips to becoming a highly feminine woman. Okay? So we are going to delve right in, my sisters. And the first Tip number 1 is impeccable hygiene. Ladies, we must be clean, fresh, and smelling sweet at all times, okay? To the best of your ability. So, in hygiene would come brushing your teeth, okay? Brushing your teeth, flossing, and at least twice a day. And always ensuring that your breath is fresh. Okay? There's nothing more off-putting than speaking to someone with terrible breath. Okay? Do not be that woman. Another one would be showering at least twice a day. Some would argue that and say once will suffice, but ladies, you know yourself, so I leave that to you. But the idea is to always be clean and fresh, okay? You want to exfoliate your skin and have a pumice bar that you can use to exfoliate and to smooth out your feet, okay? Let's remove all the dead skin cells so that our moisturizers can love on us and absorb and actually be effective and beneficial for us. So that really rolls into the next one, which is using a good moisturizer, something that is going to support your skin and just make it glisten and feel soft and not get dry and make it look all ashy. That's not very cute. Okay, so a good moisturizer is very important. Another one is an appealing scent, a fragrance. Now, if you are a woman that may be sensitive to certain scents, that is okay. As long as you smell fresh, that's fine. If that's not your situation, then I say it would be lovely to have a beautiful, subtle scent that works with you and your natural body odor to just enhance you and, allow you to stand out a little bit more. Okay? So in, maintaining that hygiene, I would say in your purse, ladies, it's important to walk with some perfume, some mints, and some gloss to ensure that you are, or lip balm, taking care and making sure that your lips are always moist and presentable. Okay, we are going into tip number 2, and that is to be well mannered. Okay, I cannot express nor stress, my sisters, how important it is to be well mannered in social settings and, to always be polite and as gracious as you can be. People will always remember the way you interacted with them. So you have to ask yourself, would you rather that be a warm memory or a negative one? Remember your please and thank yous, your excuse me, your I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so being well mannered, I'm telling you, it will take you far. Pretty looks will only get you so far, but manners, ladies, they can open any door. I'm telling you. And tip number 3 is staying organized. So planning out your life and, commit to dates of completion, dates of execution. When will you get things done? So in regards to hygiene, which was tip number 1, in order to do all those things, plan them out. Do you have a monthly, weekly, or daily schedule, a to-do list to keep you on track? Feminine women are women that take time and care Okay? They care for themselves. And in caring for yourself, you want to do the most that you can to alleviate stress. And being organized is imperative to living a peaceful life, ladies. Trust me. Stay organized. Tip number 4, prioritizing self-care. So that is your nails, your hair, your skincare, fitness, nutrition, meditation, prayer. Pre-schedule times for yourself to care for your being. Put that in your calendar. Make an appointment with self. Okay? And these are things that can be done at home. You don't have to go to the nail salon or hair salon, okay, to get these things done. So this is very affordable, but make time for self-care to show yourself self-love, okay? Because when you treat yourself well, you will never allow another person to enter your life that will disrupt that peace and that joy. Your standards naturally begin to elevate through self-care. It's an important one. Don't sleep on self-care, ladies. Okay? And tip number 5, confidence. Okay? And confidence can be something that takes time to build, but it does become easier when you're utilizing some of the other tips that have been given so far. Okay. And what does confidence look like? So in conversation, as feminine women, we're not going to be very loud and outspoken, but we will make ourselves heard in a very calm, controlled and subtle way. We will make ourselves heard. Okay. So tone of voice. You don't want to be so quiet and timid, and then you don't want to be too loud and obnoxious. Okay. Another would be eye contact. And eye contact is a highly, feminine and confident way to communicate. It's very powerful. And the energy that is pretty much transferred to the person you are staring at, it's very strong. It is very powerful. But it does take confidence to actually give a certain level of eye contact. Now, bear in mind, I do know that there are certain cultures where, have different views on eye contact. So I'm not saying to go against your culture. Everyone knows what's right for them, but this is for those that maybe don't have any cultural restrictions, or customs, I should say, around eye contact. Okay? But confidence. Okay? Tip number 6 is your attire. Always ensure that you are looking well and presentable when you leave your house. Yes, even to go to the convenience store. Okay? Do not leave your home looking a mess. That is not the trait of a highly feminine woman. Okay? So, and that doesn't mean that you need to be all dolled up all the time, but wear colors and patterns, and even materials that are flattering for you. Okay? Ensure that you have items in your wardrobe, and we'll go through that in another video, that are, pleasing with your skin tone, your height. Wear things that, are flattering for your body shape. So, pay attention to the cut and the fit of certain clothes. But it is very important to ensure that you are always presentable. And, just know that in doing all of these tips, this is self-love. This is you giving back to yourself just as much as you give to the world. Okay? People around you may not always thank you for the things that you do for them, but you need to ensure that you are thanking yourself by depositing actions of self-love into you. Into you. Okay, my sisters? So do this for yourself because you know that you are deserving and that you are worthy, and because you love self and you want to. Okay, so truly have a desire to care and cater to yourself. All right. Tip number 7. Tip number 7 is, it's a very simple one, but often overlooked, underrated, and it is to smile and to have a pleasant demeanor. Okay, so no resting B face. Okay, and I've actually personally had to work on this. Just being very self-aware and cognizant of how do I look and what facial expression do I have at any given moment. And often people will not recognize or be aware of their facial expression. They might be lost in thought, but, have a pleasant demeanor when you communicate and you're speaking to another person. Smile. And that's not only if you're in person, but that's also when you're on the phone. Smile. A smile can be heard from far, and a smile can be felt. So spread joy, with your demeanor, the way in which you speak, and just be a pleasant individual overall. Okay? So those are 7 tips. 7 tips. Oh, I do want to add, my apologies, with smiles is that, smiles are inviting. Okay, they are soothing, nurturing, and they are infectious. They make you come off as a very warm person that people can feel comfortable approaching. You become approachable, but not only do you become approachable, you become almost like a magnet. You naturally will attract people towards you just because you have a pleasant, warm, and inviting demeanor. People love people that are joyful. Okay? So there you have it, ladies. 7 tips to becoming a highly feminine woman. And yes, there are more, but these are some of the basic ones, and these are some that are good to get started on. So, please comment, and let me know what you thought. If you have any added tips, share them with us all, because each one can teach one. Subscribe if you are, enjoying this vibration, and, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when videos are uploaded. All right, my sisters, with love, I let you go, and let's stay feminine. All right, take care.